let's keep this short, sharp, and quick with the description at the end. So, in this, head to the airport, get yourself a beautiful car. We're using the 1965 Hoonigan here. Get anything with a 7 times multiplier, and then you're good to go. Grab yourself some drip points, grab yourself all the skill points, and get ready to purchase the Jeep 1945, the Wileys. This is because it has a super wheel spin very early on. You only need 5 mastery points. Once you get there, you can start spinning away. After an hour's work, we have 35 spins, so stay tuned for more description. Good morning, afternoon, and good evening. Gentlemen, people, welcome to How to Get Rich Quick in Horizon 5. Well, you'll be thinking, the easiest way to do this is to grab your mastery points, purchase a car, get some free super wheel spins, and you'll be set. So, how do we do this? Well, there's plenty of cars. First, you want to find yourself a drift car that is really versatile to use, fun to use, and has a 7 times multiplier. Today, we will be using the Hoonigan 1965. This is probably one of the easier cars to be able to really adapt this with. Another car that's a fan favorite at the moment is the Formula Drift Viper, I believe it is. That can also has a good multiplier and a good capability to rack up those points. So one of the large reasons is you can earn plenty additional points. You got 10% more from skill score here, 100% more from your drift tap skill scores, and then finally the 2 more that really combines your percentage multipliers are your drift E scores with 20% and your ultimate skill chain scores. And then, like I said at the start, you want one that has a high skill multiplier. This one can go to 7, and that's one of the key criteria to be able to really start farming these points. Next thing you want to do is go to one of the easiest places on the map to farm these points, and at the moment that is down here at the airport. It is at the bottom left hand side of the map, or southwest if you must, and it's very easy. You can really AFK farm this, go watch something on the second monitor if you have it, really not pay too much attention. Once you've made yourself all the way down here, you will start your easy skill drifting run. So your goal here is to obviously work up the skill points and the skill multiplier up to your 7. The skill points you're after will be out 75,000 skill points, because without a multiplier of 7 you will reach your target and get maximum mastery points. If you didn't know, you can only have up to 10 mastery points in a single earning phase from a chain. I said that a little bit weird, so let me rephrase that. You can only earn 10 mastery points from a skill combination, and that will cap at 500,000. So you don't really want to go any further than that unless you're trying to get some high scores. And with just one run down, you'll grab yourself 20,000 and you start moving up your skills. You can go backwards and forwards and keep it up until you do get that 75 mark, or you can start heading down some alternative paths, which will start offering you more capabilities to earn points. You have barrels, which will give you bonuses. You got some jumps to give you a little bit of additional bonus points for your great air and maybe get some ultimate air. So you can start working down here and add in a little bit of additional combination points into your run, but do know it is a little bit more difficult, and it's a lot easier to lose your point multipliers by hitting a wall or a tree that's looming around. And sometimes, as most Forza Horizon players know, you could hit even a basic obstacle that should be destroyed, and it will just destroy your combo for the fun of it. To make sure that you continue to rack up different ways to earn those bonus 1,000 points, such as your lumberjack by hitting multiple of these trees, your destroyer or wreckage by wrecking ball, I believe it's called, by taking out the obstacles, and just keep on going through until you do have that combination points of 500,000 that you're after. So as we continue down the runway, we should be able to get down to the runway and reach our target that we want. So we're taking it easy again, cleaning up some of these obstacles to get our wrecking ball and also add additional bonus points into our little piggy bank up there that is racking us the prices in. So welcome back. What a forward skip there. So you can roughly reach about 65,000 before you can come to a stop. Once you come to the stop, all the additional drifts and bonus points you picked up will continue to accumulate until you hit close to that 75,000 mark. Because you don't really want to have to keep going too far up, because you don't want to burn extra time that you have to, especially if you're farming this for quite some time. So eventually these points will come to a stop. We should get fairly close to 75,000, which was our target mark. And then once we do get that, then we'll be moving on to purchasing our vehicle. So ideally you would stay here, do multiple runs, get up your mastery points so you have quite a large sum of mastery points. Then once you have that, then you'll continue on this next phase, which we can see there, we hit our 10 mastery points, which is exactly what we want. Now let us travel back to our home. Then we can start purchasing the vehicle that is gonna make us rich. So as we travel back home, we are now going to purchase from the auto show a very special Jeep. Many of you may have been hearing or seeing Jeeps being gifted out to you. There's a reason for this, because the MB Jeep 1945 from Wiley's is going to be creating you a fortune. So it only cost 40,000 credits to be able to purchase this. We're not going to worry about a livery, that just takes time. We're going to just select a random color and then buy this vehicle. Once we buy the vehicle, it automatically becomes equipped as you're driving it. So then the next step is to grab our mastery skill tree and start upgrading. We only need 5 mastery points, which is ridiculous to be able to continue this farm. So we go to our garage, we'll go to upgrades and tuning, go to our car mastery, and now you grab XP, so that'll help you level up your account and get some normal wheel spins. That's 1. Other 1 point, because this will take us to where we need to go. 2, and then finally 3 mastery points. That's 5 mastery points in total to grab our super wheel spin. With that done, we are no longer in need of this car anymore. So we can just switch our cars out to whatever's our first on our list. In our case, it will be the Alpine here. So we can get rid of the Wiley. You can't have it equipped. We'll jump back in, click the Wiley, remove from garage. It's the quickest way. Some people like to gift the cars. As I mentioned before, people love having cars everywhere, but it's just easier to dump it because it's going to speed up this process. Go back into the audio show, and then you do it again. Grab yourself another Jeep. Color, forget deliveries, so we can get past all those additional load times for downloading that livery, equipping it, so on and so forth. You can see our beautiful Wiley once again. Oh, we're not going to stare at it for too long because they're going to be with us for a very short amount of time. Go to our garage, car mastery, and again, smash it 1, 2, 3. Got your super wheel spin. Change off the cars. And it's easy to do it in this screen as well because you don't have to go through the loading zone of changing cars, which can also take up to a minute depending on your load times, whether that be on console or PC. And with that done, we're gonna finally delete that Wiley. Now, let's see what we can start grabbing as our prized possessions and fortunes. So if we have a look, once you jump back into your free roam, you'll start seeing some of the wheel spins you've earned. If you go into your horizon, we can see that I've earned a couple of wheel spins from just leveling up my account, and then also the super wheel spins, which is from that Jeep alone. And start going through it and understanding what are you gonna win from this slot machine. Sometimes you get some terrible things, but overall you will earn stuff a lot more value than what you put in, especially when it comes to time to effort ratio. You really didn't put much effort in and you're already earning hundreds of thousands of credits here. Sometimes you'll get lucky, get a legendary, and if you get that legendary, then it's put it all to shame. So that's how fast you can do it. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a time skip, and we'll see how much credits we can get over an hour, so you can understand how long, if once you put in the hour, how many cars you can earn. And sometimes you get lucky enough to get a skill song come your way. It will make your life just that much quicker when you're farming away, trying to get all those mastery. And obviously, you only need 50,000. It's not too much different from your times 7, but 10 is always better. So, we've now reached the halfway point. It's been half an hour. Now, we've finished our farming, we have got all our points, we've sold all our cars. Let's look at the fruits of our labor. We've now hit 89, so we've gone up 20 plus levels, and, well, we are about to hit our super weird wheel spin jackpot, and we can see we have 35 wheel spins. That is a lot. And not only that, we also have over in our standard wheel spins, thanks to all the levels up, 25 more to go. So we're going to skip all these so you don't have to watch all these going through, but let's have a look. We, from all that, have now gained ourselves a little under 7 million credits, but also we've gained ourselves 46 more cars, plenty of new legendaries to go through this lot, plenty of rares and so on and so forth, but this is because we are a lower level, we haven't unlocked all the cars. If you have more cars already unlocked, you will also find yourself a larger jackpot. So over this hour that we took to farm all this, you could end yourself up easily with over maybe 10 to 12 million credits if you've already got duplicate cars. Well, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.